If you are looking to grow your real estate business with a little help from Instagram, you're probably always on the hunt for some fresh new topic ideas and content ideas to attract new clients. So keep on watching for 6 new content ideas, post topics to attract new buyers and sellers from your area into your direct messages. Stay tuned. And hey, if we haven't met yet, I'm Stefanie Lugo. And if you're looking to grow your real estate business and have a lot of fun while you're at it, be sure to hit subscribe below and hit that bell notification icon to be notified every time I'm dropping new videos all about the latest real estate marketing and social media strategies that you've got to be executing for massive growth in your business. Okay, so here are 6 really powerful post ideas that you can use right now, and these are designed to grow your business, right? Really designed to attract qualified, ready and willing local buyers and sellers and investors into your world. I'm super excited to share these tip ideas because this is exactly how I've been able to generate multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars in gross commission income for my real estate team this year alone, during a pandemic, during a maternity leave, and everything else that 2020 has thrown at us. So I'm super excited to share. Let's get to it. So one of the most powerful posts that I make is calling out mistakes that I see that my ideal clients are making. So whether it's buyers, sellers that I'm trying to kind of speak to at that moment, I really love to dive into common mistakes that I see them making and share solutions and ways to overcome those problems, especially when I am uniquely positioned to help them overcome those. So here's an example of when I did this recently. One mistake buyers are making now, and maybe this is unique to my market, I suspect not, but writing weak offers, and it's not always about price. Okay, so we can see that in 2020, at least in my market, things are crazy. And it's not exactly a buyer's market. It's very heavily a seller's market. And sometimes I'm noticing that it can take our prospective buyers a little time to acclimate to that environment. So I called it out in this really powerful post, and I detailed exactly how this is kind of manifesting in our market and how our clients can overcome this. I then was sure to kind of dive in deeper in this in my stories and give even more context and examples. So you can see that this was a really powerful post that not only kind of outlined an issue that I'm seeing in our industry right now with our ideal clients, but positioned me as an authority in delivering a solution to this. And it gave me multiple touch points in multiple different places in Instagram to kind of dive in deeper. So that was a really strong post and something that any real estate agent can do in their Instagram. Now, it doesn't have to be any topic in particular, right? You can let your ideal client guide you. So think about some issues that you're experiencing on your end. Really look at the landscape of your client base and your market and see where the problems are that you are uniquely prepared to solve, and identify those on social media, identify them on Instagram. This is a super strong post idea that you can constantly be changing and refreshing week after week, month after month. Now, the second post idea I want to share is a local spotlight. And I know you might be rolling your eyes at me because I talk about highlighting local often, but there's really no better way to identify ourselves as a local authority than highlighting local. So this can look however you want it to look, but the way I kind of usually do this is I identify the areas where I want to be doing business or areas where I'm feeling a lot of client activity migrate to, and I'm going to kind of pick out some things that are true for me and my brand. A lot of times this looks like highlighting coffee shops for me. In fact, I have my local coffee right here that I picked up on the way to film this video. I'm always highlighting local coffee spots because people know I love coffee, and it's kind of become a little part of my personal brand. And it's something that I have a lot of fun highlighting on Instagram Reels and Instagram posts. I'll actually put up an example of some of the Reels that I've done with this as well, so you can kind of see. Now, this is a topic idea that can be stretched into any facet of your personal brand. Maybe you love outdoor activities. Maybe Maybe you love shopping. Maybe you love beauty. There are so many different local hotspots in any of these topics that are true to your personal brand, and that also align with your ideal clients as well. So always be ready, maybe once a week, maybe once every other week, to highlight a new local spot that you can share with your audience in a way that will be really engaging and helpful to them, but also prop you up as an authority in your area. Now, my third topic idea are the quick tips, or the FAQs. So a lot of times when I'm working with multiple clients in a given week, the same questions tend to come up. And I love highlighting those in my Instagram feed, whether it's in stories or on posts of the feed, because when it's relevant and it's based on something that's actually happening at any given time, it's super powerful. So I love the quick tip or the frequently asked questions kind of content that you can create. You don't always have to base this off of actual clients. So I know sometimes we're marketing our business when we don't actually have clients, especially if you're new and getting the ball rolling with your business. So this is super easy to kind of replicate even without that client experience. All you have to do is consider your ideal client. Think about the people who you're trying to work with, the clients that you're trying to attract, and think of quick tips that can help them in their business, or the questions that they often come to the table with, and highlight those questions, share the solution in a way that shows your ideal clients that you know what they care about and you understand their needs, and that you have the expertise and the care and the authority to help them understand the context behind the question, understand the solution that you can provide, and why it is people hire you to begin with. Power tip with this one: if you are putting together quick tips, make this as shareable as possible, meaning have a call to action in the caption or in your stories saying, share this with someone who needs it. This is great kind of content that is super easy for people to share with their friends. Very often the Instagram leads that I get, they are people who are actually exposed to my Instagram channel because one of their friends said, hey, you've got to follow at Bryce and Stefanie on Instagram, and that's how they came across us. So do not underestimate how powerful these fun, quick tips kind of content posts can be in sharing. Number 4, share personal experiences and lessons that you've had. Now, this is one that can be kind of scary for real estate agents because a lot of times we don't want to be the face of our business. We don't want any of the attention on us. We want to focus on the houses and the clients. But here's the thing, it's really easy. It's very effective actually to highlight our experiences and our lessons in a way that is going to align with our ideal clients and build trust and connection with them. And that is ultimately what's going to empower them to reach out to you on Instagram. People don't care about your sales volume. People don't care about how many homes you're selling. They care about who you are and what you do and why you do it. Okay, so if you can share the journey behind what got you to where you are today and the powerful lessons and experiences that got you there, that is giving people an invitation to buy into your journey and buy into your story. That's the brand story that we're talking about, which, by the way, if you have not checked out this video all about the brand story and really building a magnetic personal brand for your real estate business, check that video out. You're gonna find it super helpful. But that's how you wanna break this down in a day-to-day posting strategy, really highlighting individual lessons and experiences and how it made you a better real estate agent, or maybe how it made you a more compassionate human, or maybe how it made you a more strong professional. There's all kinds of different ways we can highlight our unique journey, and I think it's really powerful to share that side of our story in a way that builds connection with many would-be buyers and sellers. So the next topic idea I have for you are client success stories. Nothing converts better than sharing a zero to hero transformation. And in my program, the Market Authority Academy, I actually mentor agents on exactly how to do this for massive conversion with leads on any platform, but particularly on Instagram. Now, in doing this, it's super easy. You're already hopefully getting testimonials and reviews from people that you've worked with. You can always share a picture of those clients, maybe, I don't know, holding this old photo like this, in front of a house that they've just purchased, and sharing how you took them from maybe confused about the home buying process to the victorious homeowner who is now getting the keys to their new place. There's a lot of different ways that you can really show yourself as the expert that led those clients down the path towards success, and you can change this out constantly depending on where the ideal client is that you're trying to target. So whether you're trying to show up as an expert for sellers or show up as an expert for relocating buyers, whatever that looks like for you, I bet you can find some zero to hero transformations that you can highlight in your feed. And my last super effective posting topic on Instagram for you that's designed to generate qualified buyers and sellers in your area is to bust common myths or misconceptions. Now, I think it's safe to say that the real estate industry has its fair share of misconceptions when it comes to public knowledge, and who better to bust these than the professional? So this is a really great way to highlight maybe some things that you're hearing from your ideal clients, maybe some things that you're hearing from your database contacts, and really kind of setting the record straight when it comes to different myths or misconceptions in the industry. So here's an example. One might be very easily for a first-time home buyer who thinks that the process to buying a home is much more complicated than it actually is. You can pull in a lot of kind of evidence to help back up the fact that actually homeownership might be very obtainable for that, ideal client who's buying their first time home, or whatever that looks like for you. You can bring in experts like a lender who can share some details on lending practices that make home ownership more achievable for first time home buyers. You can share details on how the transaction actually looks, especially when first time home buyers are being guided by a trusted professional who's in the know of the process like you. There's a lot of different ways that you can kind of break down different scenarios to bust myths and misconceptions in a way that really provides clarity to your ideal clients, but also, again, positions you as an authority and the trusted professional in that niche. And there you have it, 6 super powerful tips on how to create content ideas that are going to attract qualified buyers and sellers to your Instagram feed. Now, make sure you're deploying the other tactics that are going to be super helpful, right? Like using the right hashtags, posting consistently enough. I have a bunch of those videos linked below. And if you're looking to really get serious about this whole Instagram thing and actually grow your business like crazy this year, I can help. Be sure to check out my free masterclass that is going to detail all of my favorite social media tips and hacks. That's linked below. And if you're ready to take it to the next level, you can inquire about my mentorship program, the Market Authority Academy, where I am helping real estate agents double and triple their real estate businesses using these strategies. All of that info is linked below, and I would love to chat further and see if working together is a good fit. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you tuning in, and hey, until next time, keep on crushing it.